Hey there folks, rinimt here, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. In the last part, we defeated Lakshmi. And now it's time for the perfect gift. Yeah, side quests before we move on. Excuse me, miss, can you spare a moment? We'll be meeting to barter with the Ananta soon, and I'd like to surprise them with something more than their usual way. Something special. I'd like to find out what sorts of things they actually need, but they're like to discover my plans if I were to ask them directly. That's where you come in. I need you to go and speak with them for me. No need to question everyone in the village, of course. If you strike up conversation with even 5 of the Ananta, I'm sure you'll learn plenty. I can see what to preparing goods they'll truly enjoy. Okay. A new contender. Arya, my trouble you for a moment of your time. In recent days, a young seeker of the sun has seen fit to issue me several challenges to combat. Can only assume he means to assume the role of nun and leader of our people. Tradition dictates the strongest among us must take the position, so I gladly face any who believe they are fit to lead. The problem, however, is this challenger is decidedly weak. Yet no matter how many times I put him down, he refuses to concede. His invitations to duel were a mild annoyance at first, but I've come to find his single-minded determination to be intriguing. In fact, I was hoping you would consider training him. Realize how absurd it sounds to help my rival to be. I'm curious of his potential. If you were to take him under your wing, he's likely loitering around Viridiala. Safe travels. Okay. You're down there. Fine. I'll speak with Alphino then. The first of many. I trust you are well rested and refreshed, yes, then let's return to the front. The greater part of the Alliance forces should have advanced into the peaks by now, but I expect we'll pass many of our comrades on the road east. There's a checkpoint along the way, as I recall, but we'll need only to identify ourselves to the soldiers in order to pass. Okay. Sure. Spooked. Good day for hunting, isn't it? Especially now that the Garleans have turned tail and fled. Before, you couldn't step foot into the Peering Stones without being dragged into a fight between them and the Resistance. Now that we're back to our usual haunt, I've run into a bit of trouble. It seems in their absence, a horde of boots have taken a liking to my favorite place to hunt. They're always hiding on the cliff tops, just out of range of my arrows, and swooping down when I'm not looking. Would that I had wings to fly up after them. Word has it, you have a knack for handling seemingly insurmountable problems. I mean, the world to me if you could scale the cliff southwest of here and do away with the boots. Fine. We'll go up here first. This is so much better. Should probably finish this map too. Let's just go like so. Make a little sidetrack. Another little sidetrack. Just grab these few pieces of map that are right around here. Okay. Good enough. No, I didn't say land. I would give anything for a new pair of gloves. My skin is quite delicate, you see, and these gloves tend to chafe my arms. Sadly, the thread that I need is not easy to come by. Sorry, I have no time to talk. I must see to my sister's fencing lessons. Why do I seem so bothered? My sisters are constantly fawning over me. How are your scales so lustrous and smooth? You must tell us where you get your rouge. I wish I had your hourglass figure. It's not easy being beautiful. I feel like we've had one legit request, which was thread. We are discussing what to do about our upcoming meeting with the M-Tribe. I made a grievous error. Taking stock of our arrows, I fear we will come up short if something is not done soon. Okay, arrows. Arrows are they're good. Is my trouble written so plainly on my face? If you must know, I worry the poison we lace our arrows with is too potent. One slip of the hand and we would be irreparably scarred, forever depriving the world of our unequaled beauty. Just the thought of it is too much to bear. Alright. So I'll do a loop. It's kind of a loop, right? Eh, close enough to a loop. Could probably switch to grab that map piece, but... right above this one. So, hello. You're that adventurer that's been sauntering about the village. What do you want? There's a treasure chest right there, or something. There's an Orcus over there. Roz asked you to train me. Not me as petty. I certainly don't need you. And I'll prove it. After I beat you bloody, I'll defeat Roz and take my rightful place as none. Okay, it's a cutscene fight. Where I kicked his butt. Damn it all, why? Why am I so weak? Alright, fine. You mean to train me, then get on with it. If that's what you came here for, isn't it? Good. After a few lessons from you, Roz will wish he never sent you to me. If he's enough like my father, I will become stronger. It means accepting help from my enemy. Where were we? I should probably introduce myself. You can call me Zed. How about you show me what you can do? Hold on a minute. I don't mean I want to fight you. Want to observe properly from a safe distance? A gazelle would make for a pretty good fight, and it graze nearby. Let's be off! Okay. So... back up there. That is not exactly nearby, but... well, so hello, Orcus. How are you? You can't get me up here. I can now fly. There's literally gazelles around here, but I have to go up there. Go figure. Let's do that first. Do the smart thing. Oh, there's more over here. Cool. Not mean to hit Riddle Burst. I meant to hit Riddle Fire, which I also fat fingered and hit. Alright, so that's that. Guess I'll swing back by town and back by the camp. And just continue this little loop-de-loop. The boots are gone? What the heck's my computer doing? Hold on. I apologize about that. It's my laptop is doing random things. Also getting a phone call right now. I'm not answering it. The boots are gone? So did you scale the cliffs? That's quite the feat. I pity you're not part of our tribe. We could do more with more capable hunters like you. What are ghosts doing there to begin with? By all rights, they should be busy brooding about a cemetery somewhere. Again, Virgala has seen more than its fair share of death lately. Hopefully any other spirits are still lingering there. We'll soon move on. being weird. Things are being weird. I don't get anything anymore. Welcome back. I trust your talks with the announcer were enlightening. I see. I didn't realize our stocks of supplies are still lacking. Anything else? The poison for their arrows is too potent? I imagine such a potential irritant to their skin would prove troublesome when preparing their arrows, especially given their aversion to anything that might blemish their skin. I've got it. I will make them long gloves to protect against their poisons. They'll need a special coating, and I'll need your help to get it. Of course. Take this container to the east end and fill it with resin from the trees there. I will see the redding fabric for the gloves. Okay. Sure. Oh, I need a special gazelle, huh? Hello, Alpha Gazelle. How are you? Trying to headbutt me, huh? I disagree. Well, now I can see why my beating earlier was so swift. I feel stronger for just having watched you fight. Maybe I can put some of those moves to use against Roz. I need a moment to think. Down, but not out. Alright, I think I'm ready. The title of none is as good as mine. Don't worry about this. But let's put the east end first. Tree. It tapped the tree, but it fails to yield any resin. There isn't our tree. Different spot on the tree. Different tree. Fails to yield any resin. Ugh. Come on. This tree? Yeah, this is taking longer. There we go. A small benefit of doing it this way. I can fly back. Or teleport back. Whoa! That doesn't look good. Not again. Why am I so weak? Do you not tire of this fool's errand? Tell me, why is it you seek the title of nun? My father was a nun of the M tribe until his title was stolen and we were driven out of the village. Then, just when I thought things were at their worst, he abandoned me. This is your fault. If you hadn't taken away his title, he'd still be here. I'll rip you limb from limb for it if I have to. You wait and see. His father was a nun as well? There was a time when the M tribe was led by two nuns. Then the common tongue is often interpreted as the chief of the tribe, but first and foremost, we are a father to our people. When our hunting grounds are vast and children many, it is sometimes necessary to have a second known as we did. Once said. Yeah. After the Garleans invaded, however, our lands diminished as to our numbers. We agreed only a single noon was needed. Under normal circumstances, we would do battle, but the loser abdicating their title. But his father relinquished it willingly and left with him from the peering stones. We never heard from him again. Is that son of Ott? After all these years, he returned. Why would his father leave him to survive on his own? Perhaps there is someone among our people or the Ananta who know what became of him. Take Zet with you and see if we can discern his father's whereabouts. You're likely to find him near the southern end of Virgala. Alright, well, I'll do this first, since we're here. How did you fare at East End? Good, good. This is more than enough. The Ananta will be quite pleased. You may be surprised to know that we've had altercations with the Ananta a time or two over territory disputes. Thankfully, we've managed to settle things, and this bargaining of goods helps maintain good relations. Thanks to you, we can keep doing just that. Wish you hadn't seen that. What a bloody mess I was. None of us would be happy if my father was still here. It wasn't easy growing up on my own. I want to become known, though. I'll finally get the respect and admiration I deserve. Beg of you, help me defeat Roz. Make a man out of you. Are you ready to whip me into shape? I've been thinking about how I need to improve, and I'm fairly certain fending off attacks is my weak point. After all, both you and Roz bested me with a single blow. I think I have just the thing to practice defending myself. Follow me. Follow me as I run right for Marcus. Got it. Oh my gosh. Way over there? Really? Look what I found! Mark XL2. I'm failing Roman numerals, please forgive me. Grenades left behind by the Garleans. Can you believe it? Word has it you've dealt with them before, so I'm sure you know what these can do. They'll be perfect for practicing my guard. Now take these grenades and throw them at me. No need to worry. I've already emptied out most of their explosive powder. Boom! Should have emptied them out a little more. I mean, that was nothing. Go ahead, toss another. Oh, I think that would have more powder than the last one. Not that that's a bad thing, mind you. Hit me with another, I can take it. Ugh! I must have forgotten to empty out the powder. But that just means the training will make me tougher. Why, I bet I could defeat Roz right now if I wanted. Or perhaps after a short break. Break's over. Honoring family. Those grenades took a toll on me, but I'm feeling much better. My ribs have taken on an unusual shade of purple, but I bet that means the training's working. Couldn't have come this far without you, though. It's only proper that I ask you to come and see me finally take down Roz. What do you say? Thanks. You don't know how much this means to me. Let's head to the Peering Stones, then. Roz won't know what hit him. Oh, dang it. I need to go actually deal with that phone call I got because it's work-related. Alright. Is he gonna get his butt kicked again? Probably. Roz, have you come to challenge me once more for the title of Nun? I have, and this time I will defeat you. Very well, let's reconvene at the valley to the southeast. Reconvene? Are you afraid I'll shame you here in front of your people? No matter. Well, it looks like we're heading to the valley. Alright, so down this way, I guess? Yay? Really down this way, isn't it? There you are. I was beginning to think you must show. Your time as Nun of the M tribe ends today. Before it begins, there's something you must know. What now? A terrible tale told to me by the Vera. 20 years ago, a Mikote of the M tribe traveling with child happened upon their people. He claimed to be the Nun who relinquished his child to avoid creating discord within the tribe. Though no longer one of them, he planned to watch over them from afar. One fateful day, the local wildlife were afflicted by a strange illness that drove them into a frenzy. It was as if they were possessed, forming a monstrous herd storming toward the peering stones. He could not stand idly by and watch his former home be destroyed, and so he chose to face the beast alone, leaving the child in the Ananta's care. One after another, the beasts fell as he drove them into a nearby cavern. Yet he would not escape unscathed, for one of the creatures struck him with poison that would soon turn him to stone. His limbs growing stiff, he was the last of his strength to collapse the cave entrance. The remaining crevice that would have allowed their escape was blocked by his cold, petrified flesh. That man was Ott, your father. There are those who called him a coward for leaving, but in truth he was the bravest among us. Do you recall this blade? It has rested here ever since that fateful day your father gave his life to save us. My father's blade. So it's true then. I hated him for so long. Be strong, Zet. You are your father's son, and one day you shall make a great Nun. Forgive me. My memories of childhood are hazy, but I do recall being taken to an Ananta village shortly after leaving the M tribe. Now I know why he left me all those years ago. He was a hero to the bitter end, fighting to protect our people. And now I would protect them too. I need to speak with Roz. And back up we go! you are returned. Rosnun, I want to apologize for this disrespect I've shown you. You're not to blame for my father leaving. I realize that now. You needn't apologize. We are men of the M tribe. It is only natural that we might quarrel in one way or another. Now that you know the truth, what will you do now? If you would have me, I wish to rejoin the M tribe as a Tia. I will become stronger and one day carry on in my father's footsteps. By his blade, I swear it. Very well. I welcome you once more as Tia of the M tribe. Train hard, young one, and become the man I know your father believed you could be. I would also hold a memorial service to honor your father's sacrifice. We do not have his remains, but I pray his soul will at last be at peace. Thanks for all your help. I might have never learned about my father if you hadn't shown up. Next time we meet, you'll be addressing me as Noon. At least I hope so. I expect a rematch for that first thrashing you gave me. I should get going. I have to reintroduce myself to a lot of people till we meet again. Words fail to express my gratitude, adventurer. He will make a fine Noon someday. When this time comes, I hope you will offer him support again as you did this day. Oh, hey. Rewards. Is this... The rose blooms twice. Okay, it's the follow-up. Having completed both these story ones. Ah, what fortuitous timing! I would ask a favor of you. I spoke with Avira regarding the death of Ott, and heard a disturbing rumor as to why the beasts of Virjala ran amok on that fateful day. I believe the Kalyana were behind it. It's hard to believe such a reclusive tribe would do such a thing, but I would be foolish to doubt the word of Avira. We must be certain, which is why I ask you seek the truth at the heart of this matter. Perhaps it is mere coincidence, but the Kalyana have been acting strange of late, leaving their borders to venture into East End. An ill wind blows across the fringes. Please, you must find out what they are up to. Alright. Way over there. We already found Orcus. Will we find Earl? That's the question. Oh, hello. Let us take care of these ambushers that are chilling out here. And say hello to an old friend. Griffin's Bane! Oh, thank goodness you arrived. Twice now you've saved me from certain doom. After preliminary reports in Gridania, I thought it'd be prudent to return and learn more about the history of this region. I was especially interested in this tree they call the Percipient One. It is revered as a source of great spiritual energy. I was told this was a place of beauty before the Garleans arrived, yet an air of gloom hangs over the place now. I plan to investigate the degradation of the area, starting with this tree when I was assaulted by the Kalyana. But what brings you here? You suspected they've been driving the beasts of Virjala into a frenzy? Perhaps it's related to their strange behavior of late. At any rate, we should have a look around. There has to be a reason why they came all this way. If the fates are kind, they'll have left us a clue. Alright, so down there... Oh. Hello. A foul odor assaults your nostrils, but you find nothing out of the ordinary. course. Give me the last one I examined. Yep, that's this one. It's kind of hidden. Strange fumes are emanating from the roots of this tree. Did you find anything? I recognize these markings. This is a container of black rose. 12 help us if any more samples yet remain. You don't suppose the Kalyana hid this here, do you? What could they possibly want with it? Arya, are you unharmed? Don't look so surprised. Shooting a few arrows isn't that difficult, even for me. But that's not important. I come bearing news from Ra's Noon. He wanted to meet with the Vir to offer them thanks for taking me in after my father's disappearance. It was there he learned an awful truth about the incident that claimed his life. The Kalyana used a strange fruit to drive the beast and Virjala mad. The stampede was meant to drive out the M-traps that claim our lands as their own. Strange fruit? Of course, the precipient one. This is only to remind you. If the contents of the container leaked into the soil, it may have had adverse effects on the plant life here. It would certainly explain the condition of this tree. Now that the Garleans no longer move freely through these woods, the Kalyana likely saw this as a chance to harvest the fruit and finish what they started. It's a plan that reeks of their people, never willing to sully their own hands. Thanks to you two, we can ensure it won't come to fruition. I'd love nothing more than to avenge my father here and now, but I know that's not what he'd want. I'll take her back to the Peering Stones. Raz will know what to do with her. I better go and contact Serpent Marshal Brookstone. We need to get men out here and dispose of that container. Thank you again for all your help, Arya. I hope our next meeting is under better circumstances. Are we just going back to Peering Stones then? I guess we are. I didn't want to get my mount for like that short of a distance. Welcome back, my friend. Tell me, what did you find at East End? My word! So what the Vir told me was true. I never thought a certain that the Kalyana should seclude themselves. They always seem so peaceful. Yet our carelessness nearly brought about the end of the tribe. Well, we will not make that mistake again. I will deal with the Kalyana you captured after they tell us all they know. I'm also surprised to see is that Tia chose to seek my counsel rather than deal with them himself. There is hope for him yet. Again, we find ourselves in our debt. I foresee great things ahead for the Untribe, and I'm certain you have helped us set us on the path to lasting prosperity. Oh, come on. Oh, okay, it's fine. So this is the start of the Ananta Beast Tribe. So we can ignore it. We don't have to do it. For now, anyway. I'll eventually do them. Eventually. Yeah, so that's the start of the Ananta Beast Tribe. Let's just make sure as I fly this way, there's nothing else. There is not, so let's go. So much for my thinking we'd go to that camp, eh? Scion, it's a pleasure to have you with us again. You'll be happy to hear we've taken Ghiri and have already begun fortifying as our new base of operations in the peaks. Give a shout to the lads as you pass, eh?
I remember how they laughed. Alliance and Resistance soldiers, eager for battle, trading jokes as we marched east towards the peaks. Beyond this last line of defenses lay the locks and the city. Breaching it would be no small feat. But we beat the Imperials back, just like that. And we liberated a village, the first of many.
So welcome back to the peaks. Yay! As you can see, this part of the peaks is much higher than the northern matrix, hence why the Imperials built Specula Imperia Taurus where they did. See those three towers to the east? That's her. Sits right at the edge of a cliff, so attacking from the north is a fool's errand. From the south, on the other hand, she's no different than any other Imperial installation. You see now why Villadina was so important, eh? Right then, come along. They're waiting for us in Ghiri. Alright, let's head for Ghiri. Are there any currents along the path, though? Yes, there's one right over there. Oh, gosh. The question is, how does one get there? Like that? No, not like that. Oh, yeah. There's also hunt spawn points around in this area, so I kind of actually have to watch my butt here. I'm not like super around here, but hello. Let's just put me at the peaks. I need 4. Yeah, that's kind of close. 330 southwest. All right. So I guess we'll continue heading for Ghiri then. That seems to be the direction I need. Sorta. Oh, southeast. Yeah, it's like way over here actually. Southwest. Ugh. Back and forth. Still southwest. Oh, come on. East. Oh, no wonder. Bleh. I can directions, good. 23 east. We've got these guys back again. Hello, I have a friend. 60 southeast, right over there, actually. Hello. And there's where we're heading. See? All according to plan. See if there's any more. 358 east, and I can pass on that one for now. So, now that we're actually heading for Ghiri here, let's talk about the S rank of this area. I don't remember if I have before. It's been a while, as I mentioned. in a couple of videos ago. So the S rank of this area spawns by doing Chocobo over halfway point of, or doing the Chocobo route and a halfway point of a Chocobo route. Any of the Chocobo routes out of this area will work. And your best way to do it is go between Alagana and Ghiri over and over again. Here we are, the new base of operations for the Alliance and your resistance. Oh, there you are. Greetings, General. I see you have been quite busy in our absence. Less than you may imagine. The Imperials flattered our coming and we took the village without a fight. Your timing is impeccable. We are about to discuss our strategy to seize Specula Imperatoris. Though we are fresh from the road, we should be glad to attend. Good. Take a moment to gather yourselves and join us when you are ready. Alright. Strong and unified. Well, you heard the Flame General. Looks like we've got a meeting to attend. Alright. First things first, let's grab the Chocobo Keep. So yeah, you just take the Chocobo between Alagana and Ghiri over and over for a little while and hope it spawns. It is not fun. It's a pain. Right in here. Let's go on the table as one always does. Not everyone, then let us begin. Ghiri is ours, and for our mercy we took it without losing a single man. But we dare not grow complacent. Specula Imperatoris will not be so easily won. If I may, General, should we not pause to consider the Imperials' motivations? For Xenos to surrender a fortified settlement of strategic importance without so much as firing a shot is inexplicable. We searched the village and found no traps or other signs of sabotage. Suspicious though it may be, I will not refuse the gift from our enemy. The path to El Amigo is through the east, through Specula Imperatoris and Castrum Abania. It bears repeating, however, that the latter is home to a massive cannon with unparalleled range and destructive power. Which means that we will need to strike Specula Imperatoris quickly, both to limit their ability to locate our forces in the field, and to utilize the installation as a shield against attack, as they would doubtless not risk damaging the towers. I see. Then we have no choice but to accept what we have been given. Aye, that's the way of it. I've no doubt that Xenos has got something planned, but we'll just have to deal with it when the time comes. To the assault then. The main host will commence a direct assault on Specula Imperatoris. During this time, I would hold the Scions in reserve at Ghiri to deal with any Imperial forces that may be dispatched in response. Understood. Wait a minute, we should be fighting with you and the Resistance! I understand you don't want to rely too much on Arya after what she's been through, but at least let the rest of us do our part. Don't do anything reckless, alright? Or anything too reckless? I won't. I promise I'll do what Comrade says. It may probably best if I accompany you. Alize can stay with Arya. Oh, go if you must. The two of us can take care of ourselves. You have your orders. Dismissed. Arya and Alize bonding time? Meanwhile, deep within an Imperial research facility... Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, my head.
Let us see. So, she lives. Impressive. Or merely lucky, though that too may prove a useful trait.
My lord, what have you done to me?
Though we Guardians are intellectually and physiologically superior in almost all respects, we lack the hereditary traits required for the reliable manipulation of ether, hence our unique inability to wield magics. This deficiency, for want of a better word, saw us subjected to decades of oppression by the lesser races, and we were eventually driven to seek shelter in the cold northern reaches of Ilsabard. Fortunately, said region was replete with vast deposits of ceruleum, which proved instrumental in the development of Magitech, a revolutionary technology conceived to compensate for our disadvantage. It was with Magitech that we grew strong, that our nation became an empire. Yet, ultimately, this was an extrinsic solution to an intrinsic problem. What I wanted was not a crude device to be used in lieu of magic. Through modification of the Garlean genome, I argued that it might be possible to enhance a subject's ability to manipulate ether, effectively empowering them to wield magics. Alas, my theories were met with consternation in the Imperial Court. Only Lord Xenos, with commendable foresight and wisdom, deigned to support my research.
You gave me this treatment, but I'm not Garlean.
Alamegan through and through. What you have been granted is far greater than mere magic. Before that lesser light, it is as a second sun.
I am informed that Ghiri was recently occupied by the Resistance, and that an attack on Specular Imperatoris is considered imminent. This could provide an ideal opportunity to test her performance in the field.
Your skulls, was it? They have joined the garrison at the watchtower?
Yes, my lord. By your leave, I would rendezvous with them and lead a counterattack against the insurgents.
No. Even were you to leave now, you would not arrive in time. There is another duty I would entrust to you.
Found you.
Alize, will you reload for me, please? Thank you. Still full of fire and eager, weren't they? Well, I wouldn't worry too much. They're strong and they have each other. At least it spared me the trouble of having to speak up. I wasn't about to let Lise go alone. Hell's open. We have a fair bit of ground to cover, so we should split up. If you come across any... No! Any Imperial soldiers, so you know what to do. Oh, and so you know, I sent word to Arnvald's squadron. They are already searching for other nearby areas, so we have allies in the event we encounter anything beyond our means. Guess you're that quest, huh? Back to business. Oh, you have the look of a capable lass who don't blink in the face of danger. Might you be willing to help a man down on his luck? Used to be a carpenter, you see. I made my living fixing the wagons of all the caravans what used to pass through Ghiri. The Garleans took over, the merchants fled along with my business. I did what I could to make ends meet after that, but now that we're free of those imperial dogs, I'd like to dust off my tools and do what I can to help the resistance. Trouble is, my tools aren't here. I hid them away at Goodblade, or what's left of it. I'd go myself, but the place has been overrun with all manner of unsightly creatures. I never make it out of there alive. That's where you come in. I want you to check the crates there and bring back any of me tools you can find. I'm counting on you. Any of my tools and me tools. I was giving an accent he didn't even have. Good job, Rennie. Like a charm. By the look of those strange garments, I take it you're an adventurer. If you've a little time to spare, I could sure use your help. I was hoping to make a charm for a friend of mine, and I desperately need a horn of a gazelle. Not easy to come by here in Ghiri, and I can never hunt one on my own. For an adventurer like yourself, I bet it'd be as easy as kicking rocks. Normally, you'd need to travel pretty far to even find the gazelles, but I've heard the stray was spotted near Miriam's Luck. I don't have much, but I'll gladly pay you for its horns if you can find it. I did attend to this either right? Yeah, I did. Okay. Did I just see someone back here? No, I'm seeing things. That'd be the first time. A sister's ambition. I'm about to say abomination. A little bit of a different word. Hey, you're one of those adventurers everyone's been talking about, right? I have a small favor to ask, if you'd be so kind. Ever since the resistance showed up, my sister's been running off to go train with spears, talking about becoming a lancer. I hope it was just a phase, but she's been returning home later and later. As a matter of fact, it's almost time for us to get working at the tavern, and she's not back yet. She's never been late before, and I'm starting to worry. Do you think you can find her and make sure she's okay? Bottoms up? Oi, adventure! If you're planning to linger a while, would you mind making a small delivery for me? I thought I'd give the soldiers a sample of my wares as a show of appreciation for taking back Ghiri. With all these customers, though, I'm too busy by half. Would you mind passing around a few bottles of this here spirits? I'm sure they've worked up quite a thirst. Well, at least I'm going in a circle. That's on my circle. For undeserved praise. Wait, I know you. Ariana. Well, this is certainly a welcome surprise. If you don't mind my imposing, I'd like to ask a favor of you. As you're well aware, the battle at Brogger's Reach was gruesome with heavy losses on both sides. If what I've been told is true, our losses would have been far greater if not for one brave soul. There's only a messenger for the Alliance meant to relay information to our commanders, yet he went above and beyond the call of duty, seeing the wounded to safety, all while fending off enemy attacks. Such heroism is worthy of praise, worthy of great praise, and I would thank him myself if I weren't preoccupied with my duties. They say he's come to Ghiri, so I would ask you to congratulate him in my stead. He's once the officer who trained such a true-hearted soldier. Oh my gosh. Okay. Here. Good morning, adventurer. What can I do for you? That's awfully kind of you. Obviously, I can't drink this now, but pass along my thanks all the same. Alright. Start the recruit. Something I can help you with, miss? Yes. Get drunk for me. Well, those spirits, why, how generous of them. With my shift ending soon, this is just what I needed to relax. Alright, I gotta find two more. There's one. There's two. No, that's the officer, I think. Why is it so insufferably hot today? Probably back there. All those spears to celebrate. This couldn't have come at a better time. Thank you. Unless there's something I can help you with, I must ask if you can move along. Congratulate. I don't recall doing anything worthy of praise. With all due respect, you were mistaken. It was the unit of the Twin Adder that was charged with relaying communications to Alliance commanders. I believe a few of their officers are still stationed at Goodblade if you wish to speak with them. Okay, so now we have to go to the Goodblade for 2 things. Yeah, it is back there. They were hiding behind a cart. How could they? Yes, what is it? Oh my, a bottle of Ghiri spirits. I take it the people here are in a celebrating mood. I think I'll go and have a drink crying down. Well, I got some of them drunk right away. I got someone to go drink right away. Dip. Thanks for that. Nothing like a bottle of spirits to lift one's spirits, I always say. Ghiri's been through so much over the years. It does my heart good to know we can breathe free again. That's why I decided to give these brave soldiers my very best bottles of Arak. It's a special brew made right here in Ghiri. To be honest, I'm not sure how I'll replenish my stocks, but it's worth it to see everyone here enjoying themselves. We've had enough worrying to last us a lifetime. For now, I say we drink and enjoy the taste of victory. Alright. Time to head out, I guess. So, Goodblade over there and up there. Cool. So let's go. There's a thing being guarded. I'm gonna have to kill it, aren't I? Please leave me alone. I'm an innocent aura. And the Warren Artisan Souls had the rotting barrel. How about back here? Found the Warren Artisan Souls, so I just splintered crate. I'm not retyping congratulate. That's just some cause for celebration I'm not aware of. See, yes I do recall a man from my unit being assigned that position. Fortunately, I was stationed in Cast from Orients at the time, so I cannot say for certain who it was. My subordinates would know who it is you seek. However, they are to return home after one final patrol around Ghiri. If you go now, perhaps you can speak with one of them before they leave. Oh, sure. Give me the runaround. Quite literally here. Alright, so... Nothing in here? Yeah, no, because we're like outside the circle now. Hey, thanks, buddy, for the aggro. Is this the... Oh, there's one over there. Alright, so this is the last one. In the circle, I guess? Find nothing in that rotting barrel. Cool. Yeah. Oh, come on. I was trying not to make friends. Please leave me alone before I get out of here. Thank you. My friend! I was leaving my friend alone. Find nothing in that rotting barrel. And... Find a Worn Artisan Soul. Alright, so that is that quest. I guess I'll head up this way and then back down. Is the best way to do this. Hello, I what quest is this even? Hell's open? Okay, cool. I guess this is the story. Well, it works. It works. Alright, so it's gonna keep going up, but I am gonna keep going this way. Can I just jump down here? No? Oh, come on. Why do you do this to me, game? Why? Alright. Let's back up this path. We've got like a charm where that gazelle is gonna be. I guess it's like from bridges or something. And back down we go! That was a great trip up here. Ay. Wait, where did... Oh. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, no, we're fine. We're fine. Nothing to worry about. I believe there is a hot spawn point over here for the A and S rank. Hello, friend. There's my destination, but I still have a friend. It's trying to get to me somehow. Thank you for leaving me alone, friend. Your cooperation in this matter is greatly appreciated. Alright. This takes care of the held open. I mean, I do have to go back up there, but that's fine. That's fine. I guess they expected me to go up that way, and... J-Tribe now. Hello. I should have probably been doing that. Oh well. Let's just take care of these beetles. And... what even is this? Is this his ambition? Okay, yeah. Hello. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Thank you. My sister, oh no, have I been gone that long? No, she worries, but I'm to improve with a lance, I need to practice. I've actually been at this longer than she thinks. We obviously couldn't handle weapons when the Garleans were still about, but I was quite fierce with a broomstick. I worked at it every day. My mother would always boast about my aunt being the greatest lancer in all the realm. If I were that strong, maybe I could have saved her. Still much training to do, but I swear on my spear no one will ever harm the people of Ghiri again. Alright. Oh, yeah. We're catching them on their way out, which I guess is out via this way. Friends. Let's... no. My friends are leaving me alone already. Alright! Congratulations! You're the lucky winner of more random praise. I said leave, damn you! Why do you insist on showering me with unwarranted gratitude? Yes, I was there at Rogger's Reach, but barely able to escape with my life, let alone save another's. I'm afraid the man you're looking for isn't here. Such a brave soul, that one. Our mission was done, yet he chose to stay on the front lines and save as many as he could. Not for his injuries, he would have. The man died a hero, though I doubt anyone will ever know it. All we can do now is pray he finds peace in the great beyond. Pray. Wind gently whispers, as if in response to your prayer. Alright. Now to find my way back into Ghiri. The eternal struggle of one way in. Okay, yeah, there's two ways in, but not from this direction. How far is the unsung hero of Brogger's reach? Oh, I see. Sorry to hear that. I'll have to go pay my respects later. It's a terrible tragedy to lose such a fine soldier, but through his sacrifice, a great many will live to keep fighting the good fight. They will carry on in his stead, and someday bring a lasting peace to the realm. Because none of these seem to be chaining off for me, so that's good. We won't be stuck here forever. And also, I just realized how long this has been going. I should probably call it after I can turn all these in. Any luck out there? By the gods, you found them! Ah, this takes me back. I miss the hustle and bustle this place used to be known for. There was a time when all the trade between Ul'dah and the Near East passed through these streets, an endless procession of caravans, and I made sure those wagons were in tip-top shape to make their journey. Soon enough, the Resistance will get things back to the way they were, and you can bet your left leg I'll help in any way I can. Back here. Was it true? Was there really a gazelle up there? Yep. Oh, this is wonderful. Thank you. She's gonna love the charm I make with this. They say the horns of the gazelle are a symbol of strength, you know. She'll need it where she's headed. With Ghiri finally liberated from the Garleans, she intends to move to Ul'dah and start a business. I could never do something so bold. After everything we've been through, the world seems like such a scary place. If fate should curse me to be with the Garleans again, I... Never mind me. She's always been the brave one. I know she'll be fine. Still, I'll feel better knowing she has my charm with her. My sister's returned home. Thank you so much for finding her. She told me about her plans, wanting to follow in the footsteps of her aunt, the Hellfire Phoenix they called her. Before I was born, she led others away from Garabania to escape subjugation by the Garleans. From what I've heard, she was incredibly brave, with a strong sense of justice. If my mother hadn't been pregnant with me, she likely would have left with her. I sometimes wonder if she regretted not going. Now it seems my sister may someday leave as well, and someday I'll have tales to tell my children of their aunt's adventure in a distant land, just like my mother. Goodness, listen to me and my crazed ramblings. Pay no attention to me. We'll be just fine. Alright! Yay! Right through the quest. We can continue next time! So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video... Oh, by the way, this guy. Tell us about hunts. There's all our hunts. Got a Neither, Buckaboo, Voxstein, a Crabula and Bone Crawler. Which, by the way, is called Eater of Bones in other languages. As I've learned. Just saying. Or Bone Eater or stuff like that. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider liking, commenting, and or subscribing if you really enjoyed it. Consider supporting the channel. All support greatly helps you keep being content like this and more. You can find the links for that in the description along with links to me on social media. So thank you again for watching, and until next time, this is rinimt, signing out. Bye!